Stop scrolling for 1 second if you just got a raise, if a client finally paid you, if you sold something and there is extra cash sitting in your account right now. This video is not about saving that money. It is about upgrading 10 specific things the moment money shows up. Most people freeze when they finally have some breathing room. They either blow it on something shiny or they let it sit there doing nothing. Neither one builds real wealth. The people who actually get rich do something different. The second money lands in their hands, they upgrade, not their car, not their wardrobe. 10 quiet decisions that compound for years while everyone else is still arguing about whether saving or spending is the right move. Stick around because number 4 might be the one nobody warned you about, and number 10 will completely change how you think about spending for the rest of your life. Let us get into it. Upgrade 1, your growth investments. Once your emergency fund is fully covered and your basics are handled, do not let extra cash sit dead in a savings account earning almost nothing. Take a small defined slice of that extra money and put it toward long-term growth investments. Index funds, quality stocks, assets that historically build wealth over time. This is not about gambling everything on a hot tip. It is about giving a small portion of your money the chance to grow at a rate your paycheck never will. The rest stays protected in safer places like your emergency fund and stable accounts. That balance between safety and growth is what separates smart investors from people who either hoard every dollar out of fear or throw caution to the wind chasing a quick win. Small, consistent moves in the right direction beat big, reckless bets almost every single time. Think of this upgrade as planting a seed while your main paycheck keeps the lights on. You are not betting the farm. You are simply refusing to let idle cash do nothing for another year, while inflation quietly eats away at its value. Upgrade 2. Your time. Here is a question almost nobody asks themselves. What is 1 hour of your time actually worth? Take your yearly income and divide it out. If you earn $50,000 a year and work 40 hours a week, your time is worth roughly $25 an hour. Once you know that number, everything changes. If a task costs less than your hourly rate and steals hours, you could spend earning or resting pay to remove it. Grocery delivery, house cleaning, meal prep services. Rich people are not lazy. They are ruthless about protecting the one resource nobody can buy back once it is gone. Quick reminder before we move on. Save this video now because you're going to want to come back to this exact list the next time money hits your account. And that brings us to the next upgrade because knowing your worth means nothing if your knowledge never grows. Upgrade 3. Your knowledge. This is the highest return investment available anywhere, and most people ignore it completely. For the price of one coffee, you can absorb decades of hard-won experience from someone else through a single book. Focus on 4 categories. Books that challenge how you think about money. Books that teach you to build systems so your income does not depend entirely on your own hours. Books that teach you people skills and negotiation. And basic personal finance books that cover the fundamentals nobody taught you in school. Once your thinking upgrades, everything downstream gets easier. Making money stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like a skill you sharpen on purpose, the same way you would sharpen any other tool you rely on every day. Upgrade 4. Your circle. This one might sting a little, but it needs to be said, and I think you already know it deep down. The people closest to you shape your financial future more than almost anything else. A partner, who supports your goals and grows alongside you can add years to your progress. A partner who drains your energy or fights your ambitions can cost you just as much time. The same goes for friends. Surround yourself with people who talk about goals and growth instead of only complaints and gossip. You do not have to cut anyone off overnight. Just start paying attention to who genuinely lifts you up when extra money and opportunities show up in your life and who quietly resents you for it. Wealth is rarely built alone, and the wrong people in your corner can undo years of hard work in a single bad decision. Upgrade 5. Your mentors. Traditional school taught you how to pass a test. It rarely taught you how to build wealth. The good news is free mentorship is everywhere right now if you know where to look. High-quality podcasts, in-depth interviews with people who have actually built something, long-form videos from professionals who share real strategy instead of empty hype. Seek out people who have already achieved what you are working toward and study how they think instead of guessing your way through every decision alone. One sentence from the right mentor at the right moment can save you years of trial and error. This upgrade costs nothing but attention, and it might be the most underrated one on this entire list because most people scroll straight past free wisdom looking for entertainment instead. We are halfway through, so stay with me because the next upgrade is the one most freelancers get completely wrong. Upgrade 6. Your tools. If you make money through editing, writing design, coding, or any kind of freelance or online work, stop treating your equipment as an expense. Your laptop, your microphone, your software subscriptions are not luxuries. They are the machinery that produces your income. A faster laptop finishes projects sooner. A clean microphone makes you sound more professional. Legitimate paid software often works faster and safer than free alternatives. When your tools improve, your output improves with them, and clients notice the difference immediately. Better output means you can charge more confidently instead of competing on price alone against people using outdated equipment. Treat your tools like equipment in a factory, because that is exactly what they are, and factories that upgrade their machines always outproduce the ones that do not. Upgrade 7. Your financial systems. As the money coming in starts to grow, do not keep flying blind. Get a proper bookkeeping system in place if your side business or freelance income is becoming real money. Consider hiring an actual accountant instead of guessing at tax season. Track your income, your expenses, and what you actually keep after everything's paid. The clearer your numbers, the safer your decisions become. Business owners who understand their own finances catch problems early and expand with confidence. Business owners who avoid looking at their numbers usually find out something is wrong when it is already too late to fix cheaply. A good accountant does not just file paperwork once a year. A good accountant helps you keep more of what you earn and warns you before small mistakes turn into expensive ones. Keep watching, because the next 2 upgrades are about something almost nobody puts on a financial checklist. Upgrade 8. Your workspace. If you spend hours a day sitting at a desk, building your income, your body is quietly part of that income too. A cheap chair that wrecks your back is not saving you money. It is costing you future productivity and future medical bills. Invest in a real chair with proper lumbar support. Set your monitor at eye level. Fix your desk height. This is not indulgence. This is maintenance on the equipment you cannot ever replace or upgrade to a newer model. Protect it early, and it will keep showing up for you for decades to come, while everyone around you starts falling apart from years of neglect and wonders why their back gives out at 40. Upgrade 9, your health tracking. There is a myth that grinding through exhaustion proves how serious you are about success. In reality, chronic sleep deprivation quietly wrecks your decision-making the same way alcohol does. You just do not notice it happening in real time because everyone around you is exhausted too. Get a simple fitness tracker or smartwatch and start paying attention to your sleep and your recovery. Building wealth is not a sprint. It is closer to a marathon that lasts decades. The people who finish strong are usually the ones who protected their body the whole way through instead of treating burnout like a badge of honor they could show off later. Last one is coming up, and it might be the most important upgrade on this entire list. Upgrade 10 your life. Experiences. Here is the upgrade that matters most, and it has nothing to do with stuff. A lot of people who finally have money buy the newest phone or the flashiest outfit only to feel empty again within a week. Material things lose their shine fast. Experiences do not work that way. Spend on the concert you have wanted to see for years, the trip you have been putting off. A meaningful dinner with someone who inspires you and pushes you forward. Those moments become part of who you are. They do not depreciate. They do not go out of style. They shape how you see the world for the rest of your life, while a new gadget just sits in a drawer collecting dust within months and gets replaced by an even newer one anyway. That is the real secret nobody tells you about money. It is not just about how much you save. It is about where you point it once you finally have some. Your investments, your time, your mind, your circle, your mentors, your tools, your systems, your body, your health, your experiences. Upgrade those on purpose one at a time, and everything else about your financial life gets easier to build from here forward. If this gave you a new way to think about your next paycheck hit, follow so you do not miss what is coming next. Because we are only getting started, and the next video might be exactly what you need to hear.